Good day and welcome to the video tutorial grade 12 students. This is again Director RJ Olarve and we're going to have our new chapter for this subject General Chemistry 2. And for the next chapter, we're going to have solutions and their properties. And for the introduction, did you know that most chemical reactions occur in solutions? This is because a substance that is being dissolved in a solvent called the solute will be in its smallest state of subdivision, existing as individual molecules or ions that will increase their ability to react with other molecules or ions. And the reality, almost everything that we are using at home are examples of solutions. So kindly name some of the things that you are using at home that are examples of solutions. And this is why it is very important for us to know the nature and the types of solutions and the different ways on how to express the solution's concentration. And this chapter, solutions and their properties, will focus on the different types of solutions, classifications of solutions, and the different ways of expressing the concentration of a given solution. And for the first lesson under this chapter, we are going to have classifications of solutions. And before we proceed with the discussion proper, allow me to read first the different lesson objectives. So in this lesson, you are expected to know the following. First, the nature of solutions. Second, the components of solutions. And third is the classifications of solution. And for the introduction, let us have first the definition of solutions. So what is a solution? So solutions are homogeneous mixtures of two or more substances evenly distributed throughout a single phase. So take note of the word homogeneous mixtures. And as you can recall in your chemistry 1, we tackled there the different types of mixtures. So we have the heterogeneous and the homogeneous mixtures. And homogeneous mixtures are also called solutions. And atoms, ions, or molecules are thoroughly mixed in a solution such that each part of the mixture has uniform composition and properties. And every solution has the so-called components. And right now I'm going to talk about the different components of a solution. Actually, there are two components of a solution. What are these? First is the solute and second is the solvent. So what is a solute? Solute is the material or substance that is being dissolved by the solvent. And in other hand, this solvent is the one that dissolves the solute. And for example, we have here a salt solution. Alright? Here in this solution, we can say that the components are salt and water. And there, the water serves as the solvent and the salt is our solute. And to proceed, let us have now the different classifications of solutions. What are the different classifications of solutions? So here, solutions are classified according to the following. First, physical state. Second, concentration. And third is saturation. And under this classification, there are the what we call types of solutions according to this physical concentration and saturation. And let us see what are the different types of solutions under this classification. And let us have the first classification, which is physical state. Under physical state, solutions are classified based on their physical attributes after solutes are dissolved in solvents. And there are actually three types of solutions under this physical state. And what are these? First, we have solid solutions. So example of this are jewelry, coins, bronze, brass, and so on. Alright? And here we can say that these solutions have compacted molecules. Second, we have the liquid solutions. So examples of liquid solutions are soft drinks, coffee, juices, mineral water, and other beverages or liquid solutions that you can see at home. And third and the last type of solution under the physical state is the what we call gaseous solutions. So here, examples are air and smoke, and we can say that these gaseous solutions, the molecules of these solutions are really far away from one another. So those are the three types of physical state or solutions under the physical state. And we have here examples of different solutions under the physical state of a given solution. So we have here a specific solution. So we have oxygen in nitrogen, carbon dioxide in water, and so on and so forth. And here in the second column, we can see there its physical state or the physical state of that solute, and also the physical state of the solvent, and the physical state of that solution. So for example, here in the first solution, we have the oxygen in nitrogen. So here oxygen is our solute, which is oxygen is in gas state, and the solvent is the nitrogen also in gas state, and its physical state of the solution, which is oxygen in nitrogen, is gas. Second, we have carbon dioxide in water. Here we have carbon dioxide as our solute, which is a gas. Water is a solvent, which is liquid form, and the physical state of carbon dioxide in water is liquid. Third, we have hydrogen in palladium. So here, hydrogen is our solute, which is gas, and then palladium is our solvent, which is solid, and the physical state is solid. And fourth, we have ethanol in water. Here we have ethanol as a solute, which is liquid, and we have water as the solvent, which is liquid also, and the physical state of ethanol in water is liquid. And next, we have mercury in silver. So here, mercury is our solute, which is liquid. Silver is our solvent, which is solid. And the physical state of mercury in silver is solid. And we have salt in water. So this is our example previously. Okay, so salt is our solute, which is solid. Water is our solvent, which is liquid. And the physical state of salt in water or the salt solution is liquid. And last example, we have the copper in tin. Copper in tin is also known as bronze. And here, copper is a solute which is in a solid form. And tin is our solvent, which is also in a solid form. And the physical state of copper in tin is solid. So we're done with our first classification under the physical state. And now let us have solutions, classifications under the concentration. So let us have the first one, which is solutions are classified according to their general concentration or ratio of solute and solvent. So this time it has something to do with the ratio of the solute and the solvent in a given solution. And there are actually two under this concentration. And what are these two solutions? First, we have the dilute solution. So dilute solutions, it contains relative small amount of solute in a given solvent. And second, we have the concentrated solution, which is this contains large amount of solute in a given solvent. And these are the two types of solutions under the concentration classification. So we're done with the classifications according to the physical state and also according to the concentration. And now it's time to talk about under the saturation. And what are the different classifications of solutions under the saturation? So solutions are classified according to the solubility limit, and under these classifications are the following. Pero take note of the word solubility limit. When we say solubility limit, this is the maximum amount that a solvent can dissolve. For example, ang kaya lang i-dissolve ng specific na amount ng tubig is ganitong amount ng solute. So yun tinatawag natin na solubility limit. And here, we are going to encounter the word less than, greater than, or equal to the solubility limit of a given solvent. And now let's have the first type of solution under the saturation, which is the unsaturated solution. So what is unsaturated solution? This is the solution that has the amount of solute dissolved in a given solvent that is less than the solubility limit. And ibig sabihin nun, dahil less than pa yung solubility limit, okay, or yung given solvent is less than pa sa solubility limit, so this means that the solvent can still dissolve more solute. For example, kung ikaw ay magtitimpla ng gatas or magtitimpla ka ng anumang beverage, diba, the more na mag-a-add ka ng mag-a-add ng solute, diba? Makikita natin doon na mataas yung solubility limit ng specific solvent or ng tubig. And yun is under the unsaturated solution. Second, we have the saturated solution. So under the saturated solution, the amount of solute dissolved is nearly or equal to the solubility limit of a given solvent. Ibig sabihin, malapit ng doon sa solubility limit yung specific solvent, and still nade-dissolve pa rin niya, pero again, malapit nang ma-hit yung solubility limit ng specific solvent. And moreover, this also contains maximum amount of solution that the solvent can dissolve at a given temperature. So the third type of solution under the saturation is the so-called supersaturated solution. And what is supersaturated solution? So this time, the amount of solute dissolved in a given quantity of solvent is more than the solubility limit. And kadalasan, kapag more than na, okay, yung amount of solute sa solvent, ibig sabihin niyan, doon na rin magiging solid yung state ng specific solution na yun. And just a recap for the classifications of solutions. So it is mentioned that solutions are classified according to the following. First, we have according to the physical state. And under this, we have the solid solution, liquid solution, and the gaseous solution. And second is under the concentration. We have here the dilute solution and the concentrated solution. And third and the last classification is under the saturation. Okay, and here we have three types, which are the saturated, supersaturated, and the unsaturated solutions. So that would be all for the lesson under the classifications of solutions. And if there are things that are unclear to you, don't hesitate to contact me at any of this account that you can see on your screen. So I have here my Facebook account, Gmail, and cell phone number. And again, just a reminder, grade 12 students, so in 1 Corinthians 10:31, whenever you eat or drink or do anything else, always do it to honor God. So God bless you, and see you on our Zoom meeting this week.